Hello viewer, and welcome to this amazing YouTube channel where you get information that no one in this world would have been able to deliver. You are lucky to be here. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends if you really value them. Well, let's dive into the video. Have you ever wondered how some of these brilliant scientific inventions came to life? Like for instance, imagine an old man from the past 2,000 years ago comes to the current world. Can you imagine his reaction? A huge bird on the sky, making noise and moving without flapping its wings. Huge mountains have formed, which are the buildings. That can also happen to you if you go to the future. You will just be as surprised as the old man. I have a question for you. Are scientists all-knowing? Or should I say, do scientists know all things? If you would allow me to answer that question, I'd say no. Why? Because scientists only depend on the knowledge they have. Basically the knowledge, if rated, it rounds off to 15%. So many elements undiscovered. So many different types of forces unknown to man yet exist. Technology is the science of discovery. It evolves from time to time. Technology is one of the most infectious viruses. It spreads quickly and rapidly. Scientists have discovered a lot of things, but they haven't discovered all the types of forces. A force that acts as a brother to wave, or should I say a branch. Imagine how fast data is sent from computer to computers. From point A to B, miles and miles away in seconds. Terabytes, gigabytes to megabytes, not forgetting kilobytes. So for a discovery like that, a file transfer through radio waves, pictures and other large media can be sent faster these days. So if we started from 2G, then upgraded to 3G, then 4G to 5G, 8G, 10G, 12G, 15G, 20G and so on. Imagine a speed of 1 terabyte per second. It will make small objects be able to be transported depending on their weight. Radio waves are a type of electromagnetic radiation, with wavelengths in the electromagnetic spectrum longer than infrared radiation. Radio waves have frequencies as high as 300 GHz to as low as 30 Hz. At 300 GHz, the corresponding wavelength is 1 mm, shorter than a grain of rice. At 30 Hz, the corresponding wavelength is 10,000 km longer than the radius of the Earth. Like all electromagnetic waves, radio waves in a vacuum travel at the speed of light and in the Earth's atmosphere at a close, but slightly lower speed. After about a century, humans will be inserting packages into large hard drives that look like cabins, that will later on gain the name portals. Then humans will pack and send the good, depending on the size and speed of upload. Maybe I want to send a pre-cooked sandwich from Europe to Australia within seconds. After another century, data will be sent even faster, therefore big items will also be sent efficiently, saving a lot of time. And as I said, the cabin, that acts as a hard drive, gets even much bigger, and finally, human teleportation begins. From one portal to another, within seconds, but if you are too fat, it will take a minute. And if you have armor, it takes even more minutes, depending on the weight. This may have demerits. Why? Because it may be draconianly powerful and may cause harm to human health. So as part of the anachronism, humans will use protective gear or cloth, which will be developed later by scientists. Yes, those young fellows you see right now are the future generational scientists. Another anachronic factor is that the mega companies like Tesla, SpaceX, Mercedes, airlines, shipping companies and many more will undergo bankruptcy. Why? No one would want to take 2 days on a journey of 3 seconds. Or launch a rocket using $50 million on a journey of 2 minutes to Mars. Things will change exponentially, rocket science will end, motormobiles will come to a coma, hyperloops and many more. Waves as a branch of physics, what more can it offer? From voice to picture, from picture to media, huge files and actual materials to humans. Then the so-called myth will turn into reality. Maybe after 3 good centuries, then the Earth en masse, being with a population of 25 billion people. Life will be much faster. most of us won't be able to witness this great invention. But we might be lucky enough to send a single grain of rice and more on. I encourage all of you to become scientists so as to improve this technology. Maybe if more scientists come about, we might be able to see this before we die. But there is one thing we will be able to see and experience as a serendipity. The upcoming technology by Elon Musk, which is telepathy, the passage of thoughts from one individual to another by Neuralink, will also become reality, just as computers did. Many will not understand how this can turn into possibility. It will only be understood by the few elect. Without further ado, yet another serendip that will be dwelt upon more on the other video is time travel theory. Maybe another force will be introduced. The same force moving time forward can be rewinded back. This may be a verisimilitudinous topic to believe. If you want to understand more about this, subscribe and click on the notification bell if you don't want to miss out on the next topic on drone tech. I really appreciate your time and I hope to meet you again. Goodbye.